Hi, this is video number 25, Detroit here again. Today's video I would like to show, or say hello to my friends at AxesAndAllies.org, which is a forum made up of guys who have a love for the Axes and Allies board game. The members of the forum are individuals who like to talk about strategies and who have a love for making their own customizations and painting their game board pieces. So I figured, since I have gone back to the site many times in the past to draw inspiration and to get ideas as far as how to paint my own miniatures, I figured that I'd give credit to the many members of the site that have great talent and who have inspired me to not only paint my miniatures but to try to paint them better. Okay, so just saying hello, and also I would like to thank Young Grasshopper from Toronto, who invited me back to the site. Okay, also just saying hello to John Brown, Wiz, Imperious Leader, and a couple of the other individuals who have made positive comments. And I'm sure I'm forgetting a few others, but I'm sorry. I thank you guys for your commentaries, and whether they be both positive or constructive in nature. Okay, that's about it for this segment of the video, but just to give you an idea, I will be reviewing my US Navy today. I've made a couple of modifications to my collection. I've repainted certain units, and I've also introduced a new color scheme that I have more liking for. Okay, so it will be in this video number 25. I hope you enjoy what you see, guys. Alright, here we have my US Navy collection, which I recently repainted. I find that the more I paint, the pickier I get, so I have a tendency of going back and repainting my earlier collections. Alright, so here we have my destroyers. I have two sets of destroyers, two different types. The first are the Johnston class. Okay, have yet to attach any decals to the bottom of the ships depicting the names, okay, for my Johnstons. Alright, and to the right you have my Fletcher class destroyers, which are, if you are a history buff, you're very well acquainted to the Fletchers. So once again, if you know something of history, they're no strangers. Okay, alright. Now my cruisers. Here you have a, what is it? I believe these are the Northamptons. Yes. Okay. Northampton class. Let me back up. Let me zoom out a little bit so I can show you guys better. All right. Over here we have the Portland class. Okay, and its sister ship, the Indianapolis, which was the battleship, or no, correction, the cruiser which actually transported the first atom bomb to the Pacific. Upon delivering its precious cargo, the Indianapolis was sunk by a Japanese submarine. I think it was either late 1944 or sometime in early 1945 that the ship was sunk. All right. In the background, you have we have my Ray class submarines. Let me pan to the right, and I'll be showing you my Liberty class naval transports. I have yet to attach any names to the miniatures, to my Liberty class. Okay, and just in front of them you have my Casablanca class escort carriers. As you can see, I have two different color schemes for my light escorts. This is the Natoma Bay, Guadalcanal, and the USS Midway. Okay, now let's jump over to my carriers, and what we have here is the USS Yorktown. Okay, alongside the Yorktown, you have the Hornet. Obviously, they're very similar, identical, the color schemes that I used. Okay, and to the left of them, I have my battleships, and this is the USS Pennsylvania, the Nevada, and the Colorado, which I goofed on the name tag. I didn't place it right. Okay, and as you can see, I failed to correct the warped miniature here, and I did try to correct the what is it, the miniature, the fact that it's warped, but for some reason a few weeks after I painted the miniature, the miniature warped itself again. I don't know how that happened, but it just went back to its original form, as much as I try to correct the damage. Okay, here we have the North Carolina class battleships, which all of you know that these were the original game pieces that came with the board back in the mid to early 80s. This is the North Carolina, the USS Washington, no name tag. Okay, all right, and here we have the USS Iowa class, the USS Missouri, and of course the USS New Jersey, which represents my home state. All right. Okay. This is a customization that I made. This is the USS Lexington. Okay. What I did was that I looked at my entire collection and found, I was looking through all my aircraft carriers, and I was trying to find an aircraft carrier that I could use and incorporate into my US Navy. So what I found was that the Italian aircraft carrier, the Aquila, sort of resembled the USS Lexington. So what I did was that let me just put these on the game board. What I did was that I shaved down the bow of the ship, if you can see right there. Okay, I also kind of shaved the front edge of the island of the miniature to give it a somewhat of a slant, just as the USS Lexington has. Obviously, it's not a perfect or exact replica of the Lexington, but hey, for gaming purposes, it comes in handy, and it introduces variety to the US Navy, so it works. It's a nice customization, and I think it was worth the time and effort to do so. All right, as I stated earlier in the early part of the video, I also painted two new Japanese aircraft carriers. Here you have the Akagi or Akaji. I'm not quite sure what the proper pronunciation is. It's the same carrier, just that with slightly different color schemes. Okay. There you go. Alright guys, that's it for my US Navy collection and my customization of the Lexington.
and my acquisitions for the Japanese Navy, the Akagi aircraft carrier. I hope you liked the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, guys, thanks for watching.